Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. I am really excited to come live tonight. Let's turn off that light. There we go. That's much better. We have got so much to do tonight. I haven't been live for a few weeks, and boy, have I missed you guys. So I've got a lot to do tonight. So I am excited for you to join me. Stick around. We're going to do some quickled onions. We are going to make a mojito. We're going to do a whole salad bar setup, so I'm ready to eat for the week. And of course, we're doing that all with super delicious epicure blends. There's no additives, preservatives, chemicals, nonsense. We are all about quick, healthy meals, getting an inexpensive, nourishing meal on the table quickly. So that's what we're going to do here tonight. And I know it's like a beautiful early August day. So I'm hopeful some of you can join me. Let me know when you're here and let me know where you're watching from. I want to know what the reach is wherever you are in the world. Let me know because I'm so curious. So Kelly, hey Kelly, nice to see you. So I want to know, what are you making for dinner? Where are you watching from? That's the first things I want to know today. Because, you might have eaten dinner already, probably not, who knows, depending where you're watching from. The very first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to make myself a mojito, because why wouldn't we want a mojito? So I have got my big, glorious glass, and in the bottom I have got a hibiscus bliss simple syrup. Now that's just made with our hibiscus bliss tea. So that's just one of Epicur's teas. You can do it with whatever delicious tea you've got at home. If you don't have this one, I highly recommend because it's got this beautiful color to it. Hey, Tracy in Peterborough, nice to see you. You might have had dinner already. You're only an hour behind me. So what I've got so far in my glass is I have got a whole bunch of ice. I have got some hibiscus bliss simple syrup, which is basically equal parts sugar, water, couple of tea bags. I think I did a cup or 2 cups each, sugar and water, and 3 tea bags. And then I'm going to put in a handful of rinsed mint. You know what I always have in my yard? Mint. Right at my front door, I have 2 huge planters, and they are loaded with mint. And the reason they are loaded with mint is because when you're a guest here, you're expected to grab yourself some mint on the way in. We always have the ingredients for a mojito ready to roll. Grab your mint and come join us. So let me just I want to bruise my mint. Normally I would beat the crap out of it, but it's going to be super loud. So I'm not really going to bruise my mint the way I would normally, but bruise your mint up a bit. Beating it up with the ice cubes is going to help a bit to get the mint flavor out into my glass. And all I'm going to do, this is so simple. This is the most refreshing drink for when you've got a hot day like today. We've got a heat warning today. So I'm just topping up my glass with the hibiscus bliss rim trimmer, hibiscus bliss tea in the bottom in a simple syrup. It is loaded with ice and mint. And now I am ready to enjoy. Now, of course, you can add some rum to it. I'm not adding rum to it today, but you totally can. This is going to just scare away the heat. It's one of the best things, okay? Totally, you got to make this. And look, I stored it in an empty red pepper jelly jar just so I confuse the hell out of us. When we open the fridge and we're going to think, that's red pepper jelly, and we're going to open it. We're going to be so sad, and then we're going to be happy. It's got red pepper jelly, but at least it's hibiscus bliss simple syrup. I should label it, though. Oh, you guys, so good. Okay, hey, Mary, nice to see you. So that's our hibiscus bliss simple syrup. Let's get started on some quickled onions. Now, let's just adjust this a tiny bit. Okay, here we go. We have got quickled onions. Now, I was practically crying when I was doing these. Now, thank goodness I did them on my mandolin, which makes it super fast. But I, wanted to not be crying when I was doing it with you. So I finished my onions. Now, all I'm going to do is add that of my Quickled mix. That is this month only. Okay, got to get that in August. I am going to add in approximately a half a teaspoon of sugar. Just going to add that from my herbs, garlic, salt, and I'm going to top with apple cider vinegar. And that's it. Bing, bang, boom. That's all going to squish down, so let's give that a squisharoo. I just want to have enough apple cider vinegar to cut. Ooh, well, I just lost the mother of the apple cider vinegar. That's always fun. Let's take that out of there. So sometimes you might see your apple cider vinegar and you might like go, what the hell is the thing on the bottom? That's the mother. That's the vinegar that still has the mother. It's sloopy and slimy on the bottom. I'm going to put the mother into my chicken bin because my old chickens used to love the mother from the apple cider vinegar. Okay, so there we go. Just pushing it all down into the vinegar. That's it. No sugar, no boiling, no fuss, no muss. These are going to be a tart pickled sweet onion. Of course, you do the same thing with a red onion. Super easy peasy. Okay? Done. How simple was that? Now, let's just get rid of this. That's something drippy on there that I don't know what it is, so we want to ditch that. And I have onion on my hands. Hang on. It smells. Let me just wash that off. So where are you watching from? If you haven't told me already, let me know. And I want to know what you're having for dinner. And then I'm going to tell you a little story. So I'm on TikTok, and I haven't really been checking it for a while. I haven't been feeling great. I freaking look amazing. So thank you for those of you who've already noticed. I have been feeling rough, like for a while. I haven't been craving food. I have been exhausted. I have been beaten down. Like, oh my gosh, it's been a rough few months. But you know what? I had this TikTok epiphany. I was the person who lived in the go, 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 sleep when you're dead mentality. And they're checking me for all sorts of health concerns. I've got a colonoscopy coming up. I've lost a ridiculous amount of weight with no effort. 42 pounds in like 6 months. So A, there's something wrong with me, or B, I'm choosing to go with what I saw on TikTok this morning. Someone was talking about when your life is just in chaos and you have to fight and struggle. And I've had so many years of struggles despite an amazing life. It was tough years. Maybe that's just my body going, bitch, sit down. Sit down, listen to your body, rest, take your time, purge yourself of, toxins or whatever, eat really well. And when you listen to your body, just rest. When you're tired, rest. Maybe there's nothing wrong with me, and it's just me coming out the other side and finally listening to my body. Because you guys, I'm listening. If I'm not hungry and somebody says, hey, do you want to taste this? No, thank you. I'm not doing it. I'm eating like good food, real results, like 3 healthy meals a day. I'm not really snacking. I'm not really craving things. And I've always been hungry. I have always craved food. So that was my first sign that I was sick because I wasn't craving food. You know what? I'm not stressed. I changed my life. I moved across the country. I have a relaxed, beautiful lifestyle where I get up in the morning and I go kayaking on the lake, and then I come back, and if I have energy, I do things, and if I don't have energy, I don't, and I work my business into that, and I have been able to do that now for 8 or 9 months that I have been feeling awful, and I'm choosing to believe, despite I still have medical tests coming up, but whether or not there's something wrong that needs a repair, or whether or not this was my body repairing itself from years and years of abuse, I'm doing all the things. So I'm going to celebrate my 42 pounds released and wearing clothes I couldn't wear before. I'm going to celebrate the big old wrinkles in the bra and having to buy a new bra every 2 to 3 months because they're too big. I'm going to celebrate all of that and say that this is me transitioning into who I've always meant to be, where I'm not meant to be stressed at my core. I'm not meant to be overworked. I'm listening to my body, and when it says, sit the hell down, bitch, I sit down and I rest. So maybe I'm just coming into that. So that's where I'm going. And I'm going to share that reel with you. It was so beautiful, and it just had me rethink everything. So when I listened to that reel, when I was done, I'm like, hey, let's get on with life. So here we are. I will do what I can, not worry about the rest. Okay, so let's make some salad stuff, okay? Because I want to have healthy meals at my fingertips. I want to have stuff ready, and it's hot as stink. So Tracy had fajita seasoned stuffed red peppers, corn on the cob with smoky sriracha. Delicious, right? Oh my gosh. And cooking your corn on the cob in the steamer, it makes it so amazingly easy. Now, we're going to make 3 dressings today. We are going to start with teppanyaki. Now, you might tell me, teppanyaki is not a dressing. That's a sauce. Well, I'm going to tell you, move along. It probably isn't the place for you because we don't do rules here. So we are going to make our teppanyaki with tahini, because tahini is a delicious, healthy fat. And normally you would add sesame oil to your teppanyaki in mayonnaise. So rather than adding sesame oil to mayonnaise to get the sesame flavor, we are starting directly in tahini. And that's what's going to give us our sesame flavor and our healthy fat at the same time. So I've just poured an amount of tahini in there. I'm sure there's an amount that is exactly the right amount. I don't freaking know. And I don't really care because I know it's going to be good. So I've just combined some teppanyaki sauce mix with some tahini and some water, and I'm going to stir it. And then I'm going to see what else it needs. And it can be super simple like that, okay? So tahini thickens up when you add water at first, so I need some more water added to that so I can thin it out. Transition years, love that. Okay, if somebody else told me what they had for dinner, I was ranting about my house and I missed it, so please come back and tell me. Now, this is going to be a delicious sauce/dressing for a big-ass salad. Because if you're going to have a salad, you want it to be healthy. Oh my gosh, it's hot. You can see I'm like sweating as I'm talking to you. All right. Now, you want to have like a full, big, nourishing meal salad. That's the only kind of salad you're ever going to see here. Or a side salad, but that's not what we're talking about today. So I have got sauce number 1 done. I did though forget. Do I need anything else? Let me check. I need a little rice vinegar. No more on that. Okay, we're going to do all that. We're going to put a little more teppanyaki in there. And I'm going to put a little splash of soy sauce because sesame really needs some salt to offset it. Because sesame is just so, it's so sesame. Let's taste that now. We know it's going to change. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Good. All right. Yum. See, it's going to be so hard to figure out which one I'm having tonight. So this is teppanyaki sauce with sesame paste. No, tahini, which is ground sesame. Tahini is the peanut butter of sesame seeds. Okay, so this is just going to be me politely wiping my spit from the heat. Maybe I should turn on the air conditioning unit. Give me a moment, people. Let's just do that, shall we? Okay. I don't think it will be too loud. Here we go. We're back. All right. Dressing number 1 done. I'm going to have a whole bunch of vegetables ready. I'm going to have some chicken ready. I'm going to throw things together, and I want to have options because when I don't have options, I get bored. And here's the thing, guys. I don't really crave food anymore. Very, very rarely. So because my body isn't really craving food, it has been hard for me to cook because I've always cooked by cravings. What tastes good right now? Or what do I want to eat? So in order to nourish myself properly, I need to plan ahead. And to nourish myself economically, I want to plan ahead because, you know what? We can eat super affordable if we do it right. Now, I'm trying to find my scissors. I only have 3 pairs of scissors. Of course, I can't find a pair. Here we go. Poke bowl. Who's tried the poke bowl? I want to hear, have you tried poke bowl? I am so obsessed with this. Like, come on, you guys. It is so good. So what does it say to do? Mayo, mix, water, soy sauce. Okay, we're going to do our own thing. That's a lot of poke bowl. Okay. Mayo, mix, water, soy sauce. I'm going to go in with Kewpie mayo because that's the mayo I have. Hey, Nicole, nice to see you. Mayo, water, what did it say? Soy sauce. Okay, water. Let's just throw it. There's some measurements. Excuse me, don't feel like you need to like make it up. I'm making it up, but you can actually, you know, follow the recipe. Now, where is my mini whisk? You guys, this month, when you have a $60 order, you can get a free mini whisk. This thing is the bomb. You know, like I would seriously place those $60 orders just to get another mini whisk. These are so great. So I'm just mixing up poke bowl. I'm not doing like the shrimp and the whole thing because I don't eat shellfish. So I'm just making this as a generic big ass nourish bowl salad dressing. And you know what? I'm not spilling. I'm totally shocked. And so here's the other thing, guys. I have really been working on my core. So I am noticing that I can stand here and I'm not shaking as much. So when I say I haven't been trying to lose weight, I have been eating well. I have been kayaking. I've been resting. I've been listening to my body, but not trying to lose weight. But I'm doing the thing, right? So maybe 42 pounds down. It's just doing the things and getting the rest that I need when I need it. And, you know, I got to say, I have 100% dropped a shit ton of balls. There was a period that I was so beat that I would have signed a DNR. Like, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I would have. If they told me this is what it's going to be like forever, I 100% in like May, June, I would have been like, shit, man, I'm done. That's okay. Don't bring me back. But I'm on the other side. Okay, here we go. Now, that one is just, you know what? Like, I could just pour it like straight down my throat, that poke bowl. And that was just a bunch of stuff put in a bowl, accidentally mixed together in a whatever way. Look at that. Okay, chop, chop salad. We're going to make another one. Chop, chop salad. Now, what does this one say? Oh, yeah. Olive oil, water. Okay. Here we go. Olive oil. Put a bunch of that in there. Put a bunch of that in there. There we go. Look at that. I'm going to have my 3 dressings for the week. Okay. So let's put together some food. I have got some chicken that I thawed earlier. It's in the steamer. And I don't think I'm going to add honey mustard. Oh, avocado oil, honey mustard, and lemon juice. Oh, Nicole, you got me. See, now I'm like, oh, I kind of want to eat that. I don't have honey mustard, and I think it's probably going to be sweet enough. Let me taste. I like the tartness. It's not sweet. I like that. I'm going to go with the unsweetened chop chop, but I feel like it needs some lime, you know? So let's do that. My daughter always has partial lemons and limes left behind. So let's just jazz up our chop chop with some lime. You know, just go with the flavor. Yes, Nicole, I love that we were in the same brain space. We were sharing a brain there, honey. Look at that. Okay, so we're adding some lime to that. Ooh, yeah. So now I have 3 delicious dressing sauces to go with my food. Let's throw our chicken. We've got our quickled onions. Let's cook our chicken and let's put together my meal for tonight. What are we going to put on our chicken? I don't know. I hadn't even actually got that far, you guys. But I did say somebody said they had fajita for dinner. So we're going to go with fajita. So these were frozen chicken tenders. I thawed them in my steamer, and then I chopped them up with my kitchen shears into chunks. So they have basically just been barely thawed and then barely cooked, just a hair to get them started. And it's just toss on that fajita. Thank you for the fajita suggestion earlier. Oh, garlicky lemon chicken. Okay, what? Talk to me. Talk to me, Nicole. I need details. That sounds like something. See, now I'm getting like the craving for food. Y'all doing it to me. Okay, I need more details. More details. Okay, so now we've got some fajita on there. And you know what? Here's a hot tip. Anytime you're doing your chicken in your steamer, don't put on a white seasoning. Nobody wants to eat pasty white chicken. Ew. Put on a dark seasoning because then it looks fantastic when it's cooked. If you're going to do a light seasoning, you want to throw that in the air fryer. You want to thaw it in your steamer, get it ready, quickly air fry it or quickly pan fry it, and throw on your light seasoning. It's going to take you an extra 2 minutes, and you're going to get a superior product. But when you're going with a dark seasoning, I'm just going to do it in the steamer, easy peasy dunzo. So let's finish that up. That's going to take about 30 seconds to 45 seconds because it was almost cooked. And of course, the chicken will, let's do 45 seconds. The chicken will continue to cook when it's done, right? Like when the power turns off, it's still going to cook. Okay, so let's put together a bowl. A bunch of spinach. So I have a bunch of leftover spinach from my containers. We've got that going. This week, I had some carrots. I cooked some carrots in the air fryer with some purple cabbage. So I am just going to chop up those leftover bits of roasted carrots and pop them right into my bowl because why wouldn't I? Right? Like a big ass meal salad is just like kind of everything you might put on a plate, but then you get to put sauce on it. That's the benefit of calling it salad, is you get to put a delicious sauce on the top. Salad. Okay. Here we go. I need a cloth. Okay. So we've got leftover carrots in there. We've got some fresh cooked chicken. We're just going to let this come sit out here. Let me just get my cucumbers. Okay, you guys, these are my stupidly large microwave store. These are back in stock, and these are seriously the best thing ever. I cut up these carrots like a week ago. They're in here. They're golden. They're fine. They're rocking it. The baby cucumbers from Costco are going to last, or from Superstore are going to last us forever. So you got to get yourself a set of these. When these first came out, I'm like, I'm not a plastic girl. I do everything in jars, and I do. I have everything in my fridge in jars. That's just who I am. But holy Dinah, you can't get a jar to hold your big vegetables. These are the next best thing to glass that you can get, and they are a total game changer. When I first started using them, I was like, what in the hell have I been waiting for? Why didn't I try those right away? Because holy shit. So they come in a set of two. Here's the little one. Look at these little cute hearts in there. Well, they're upside down, but look at those adorable little hearts, right? I mean, seriously, they're cute and they're functional. So anyway, let's put this over here, and we are just going to use our my screen, and I'm just going to do them right onto my counter because seriously, you know, who cares? So there's that. Put them over in my bowl. And I want some at a different size because I'm going to do a bunch of preppy cucumbers and stuff for a salad for tomorrow because I don't want to do this again tomorrow. Now, when I get close to the end, I'm going to stop that because that's dangerous. I'm only going to do the far ends of my cucumbers because I don't want to take my fingers off. I will chop the ends of those either by putting them on my little cover. I guess let me put them on my little guy. They're very small. Oh yeah, it only works on my thing. Oh, look at that. I can just do my cucumbers. Okay, so I only have a teeny little bite left. So I'm going to put some of these in my bowl too. Look how fast I did that. And now I've just dropped them in my salt that I forgot to close. Because, you know, we all need a little cucumber in our salt, don't we? We'll fix that up in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to just put these in here. I'm just putting a whole bunch of prep in here, and this is all going to be stuff that we're going to pull out of tomorrow to make our meals, this and the other container with our delicious sauces. Now, for my meal, I'm going to have a little rice in there. So this, as you can see, is dried out rice that I cooked a couple days ago. So I'm going to refresh my rice. I'm going to take about a half of a portion. That's about a quarter cup of rice, because I don't want a lot of rice, but I want a little bit, because I want to have a little bit of starch with my bowl, since I'm following the Good Food, Real Results meal plan. There we go. 30 seconds on that. And you guys, what I also have is I have got some yams, okay? So I did yams a few days ago. Now, I cooked my yams whole in the jacket, in the steamer, in like 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm just going to show you now. I just left the skin on so they didn't dry out, and now I'm just peeling the skin off. Because it's already cooked, the skin just comes right off. I'm making a bit of a mess because it sat there for 4 days. But the general principle is it's ready to roll. Let me just find another knife. And I'm just going to cut up some more pieces of yam. Yam is a much healthier, much more nourishing vegetable or starch than rice is. So that's why I'm just having a little bit of rice for the mouthfeel, and then I'm having the yam for the healthy starch. This is basically how I have been building my meals for years. Nothing's changed there. Okay, having a little bit more of my drink. I think somebody asked me what was in my drink. There's a whole lot of heaven in my drink. It is a hibiscus bliss mojito. Boom. Okay, so let's finish this puppy off. I'm going to leave the yams cold, because why not? I did my rice warm. Oh, look at my rice. Like, my clump of rice is now sticky and steamy, and I have this delicious sticky rice that's just going to like change the whole texture of my bowl. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, now let's put some of our pickled red onion in here. I just did these, but you know, they're already going to have some flavor, and they're a delicious sweet onion. So I'm just going to take some of these, going to put a little coil of those right there. Throw in a little Quickled white sweet onion. I just get my sweet onion at Costco, and of course, I'm just putting them back in a pickle jar. Oh, chicken. We got some chicken in here. I want to get myself 4 ounces of chicken. Let me just pick up a piece. You know what? That's going to need more time. I'm going to need more time. I can tell it right away. So we're going to actually go in for a minute. So that chicken looked right, but it was not cooked. All right, we're going to let my rice cool down a tiny bit, because otherwise it's going to wilt my spinach. Let's go through the sauces again that we made. We made chop chop. I made chop chop salad dressing, and I added a little bit of lime juice to it. That's freaking delicious. Trying to decide which one to have next. Okay. And the other one we made is we made a tahini-based teppanyaki sauce, which would be really good with the rice. Tahini teppanyaki is very much like Japanese village steak sauce. You're going to want to try that. Okay. Shit, that's good. Okay, maybe that one. Okay, let's see. And then we did poke bowl. I just did like a bunch of stuff in the bowl and said it was good. What? Okay, poke bowl wins. Always, poke bowl wins. I can't. Oh, so crazy. Okay. We've got our chicken here. Let's put our rice on. And then I'm going to introduce you to my babies. My babies are running around in the yard. You know what? That's probably a little bit closer to half a cup of rice. So it's going to be a very starchy dinner. I got rice all over my fingers now. But I went from dry, tough rice to moist, sticky rice. Did you see that? 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, I fixed my leftover rice. I mean, how is a steamer not freaking magic? And then I have got my delicious chicken. I have a tool. Here we go. I have a tool. Whew. So this just has fajita on it. Put on whatever seasoning. Okay, so there I have got my chicken done. I want to bring up my carrots. They're getting hidden under my onions. Bring up my carrots so they add some color to my bowl. Now, I actually want to have like some extra texture, guys. So I'm going to put poke bowl on this. So there's my bowl. Do I have enough vegetables? I feel like I don't have enough vegetables. It's bothering me. Ooh, you know what? I have some more leftover greens. So this was a little bit of greens and chicken from 2 days ago that I forgot about. So I'm going to put that greens and chicken from 2 days ago in there, put that in for 30 seconds. It was a tiny little amount. It only fit in this tiny little baby jar. So I'm going to add that to this so that I'm bulking up a little bit and using up things that I don't want to have hanging around in my fridge. Okay? So, got to get everything used up. That's the best part of making a bowl with your random leftovers. So part of my leftovers here is the yam from a couple breakfasts ago. I've got the roasted carrots from a few days ago. I've got rice from yesterday. So the only thing I've cooked fresh in here is I've cut up a cucumber and I've cooked some chicken. And I made the pickled onions with you guys. Okay, so there you go. I have refreshed. Oh, my greens. Did you see how brown I looked before? I am addicted to my magic steamer. Okay, so we're going to put the greens right in there. There we go. Hello. And I want some chewy. So let's go in with a little handful of craisins on the top for some chewy business. Got to add that texture. And for some extra crunch, I'm going to go in with a little handful of pumpkin seeds. And you know what, guys? Because I really like it, I'm going to put some goat cheese on top. So that's going to be my bowl. So there is my delicious leftovers bowl with all the different things I've had in my fridge, refreshed my rice, my chicken, and everything in my steamer. Oh my gosh, right? Like how easy is that? Leftovers bowl, guys. Take all the random stuff from your fridge, throw it in a bowl, and throw some delicious sauce on top, and you've got a big-ass salad, okay? So I'm going to throw a little goat cheese crumbles on top. Whoa, it's hot in here. My goat cheese does not crumble, so I'm going to do some goat cheese blobs. So crumbling is just not an action at this point in the day when it's hot. But I want to show you my babies. Hang on just a second. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Oh, I'm like, this is going to be so good. Oh, and I have dessert. I have to show you. I made dessert. Wait a minute. There's so many things. I told you it was going to be a big one and you needed to strap in. I don't even know what to do next. Hang on. Let me get some stuff into the sink. Oh my gosh! I forgot one of the most important things. How could I forget that? You guys, look at this thing. Have y'all seen this big, gorgeous beauty of a pan? I am obsessed with this pan. I don't care what I'm cooking. It's cooked in this, even when it's one egg, because it is the best pan ever. And when you decide to check into Epicure and become a consultant this month and do your own side hustle, whether that's to make $5,000 a month or whether that's to make an extra $100, this is yours. It's a bonus gift in your business kit. Our company is nuts. Like, this is the most amazing pan. It's like, I have hosts that are coveting this pan. They have a class to get it for half price, and you're getting it for free when you jump in and join us this month. So if you've ever thought about having a little Epicure side hustle, sharing Epicure with your family and friends, you know, cooking online, whatever that looks like in your world, this free. I mean, crazy, right? Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, so I'm going to go and take you to meet my babies. I have got sort of all my leftover food bits, the little bits of skin from the yams. Let's just see if the babies are around. Whoopsie. Hello. I got all crooked and sideways there. Let's go find the babies. Okay. No. I have to say, I do not mind the fact that I have less chin. Of all the things. Okay, let's turn it around. I don't know where they are. I don't see them. I hope I don't deafen you with my thing. Babies! Babies, where are you? Oh, hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi, babies. They're eating the food. So it's very hard to get rid of my extra food, as you can see. Sometimes I have to remember not to open this window because I don't have a screen in it so I can throw food to the babies. So there was some goat cheese that was on the end and I didn't know if it was going to be spoiled or not. So, you know, they'll eat the pieces of yam. And whatever the babies don't eat, I'm sure the other animals will eat. The babies have to fight the groundhog to be able to get their own food. So there we go. Fed the babies with our leftovers. Let's close this window. Oh, wait. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? That's my gutter. How cool is that? I had this installed as a drainage canal. It goes out to the gorgeous lake that I live on. But how much prettier is that for a gutter than, you know, any other kind of gutter? So I've got all sorts of plants planted. Of course, they're not happening yet. There's my veggie garden that I share with the groundhogs. They're making light work in my veggie garden. There's the rest of my view. Look at that. And my rental unit is coming on side on August the 15th. My rental unit, separate suite with a full laundry, will be open for business August 15th. You have the full use of the property, of course, except my front deck. And what else? You get the full use of my property. You have the kayak, the paddleboards, you've got the lake, you've got the ocean 4 minutes away. You've got all of that, and that's happening here August 15th in a private suite with a full bedroom. I've got food all over my shirt. Thank you to my friend Alicia for this beautiful shirt that I really couldn't wear very well before, so I'm loving it. I've kept it this whole time because it really spoke to me, and I was so honored to have been given this as a gift. So here again is my bowl. So this is a bowl of leftovers, topped with a few fresh veggies, some goat cheese, some sunflower seeds, some whatever the heck I had around. Basically, everything in the kitchen sink is here in a big ass meal bowl, and I'm topping that with poke bowl dressing tonight. And then I'm going to sit and moan quietly, well, maybe not quietly, in the corner as I eat this super delicious meal. Now, I should have taken some photo before I put the green dressing on it, because you know, the green dressing, I got to tell you guys, it's just not pretty, but who the hell cares what it looks like? It tastes like heaven, and you're never going to want to stop. Hey, Donna, nice to see you, honey. Another sip of my drink. Okay, let's go out my supper. Let's take you out with my supper. Again, reminder of the pan. You gotta get yourself a pan. Here we go. I'm gonna go out and enjoy my thing. You don't even see me. Good golly, let's turn that around. Whoopsie, what happened? I hit something. Well, nope. There we go. Trying to do that. There we go. Time for dinner. Oh, I have the coolest thing to show you. Wait, right here. I'm just going to set you down. Where can I set you? You guys just stay here. I have something that's going to change your life. Wait there. Okay, I am legit right now. Oh, I forgot about dessert too. Good gosh. Hang on. See, it's such a doozy. I should have made notes. If I'd made notes. Hang on, I'll show you the dessert. And then, hang on. Can you see me? Why am I'm so dark? I don't know what happened. I must have turned down my brightness. Am I in the dark for you guys too, or is that just on my end? Great, I can't see myself. Fantastic. Okay, so dessert. Chocolate pudding, but I want you to see how thick it is when it's made with a non-dairy milk. I'm going to add a little salt, okay, because a really good chocolate pudding is even better with salt. Oh, it's on my end. Okay, good. So at least you guys can still see me because I'm barely visible. Okay, I'm going to give it another little whisky whisk. Ooh, like it is. You got to save that. Okay. Look, guys. Well, I shouldn't have held it that long. But look at this pudding. Look at that. Now I dropped my earbud. Can you hear me? I dropped my earbud in the pudding. Because of course I did. Oh my God. Oh my word, you guys. That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't come live. Can you hear me? I need to know if you can still hear me because there's pudding in the earbud. So I'm just going to eat pudding until you tell me if you can hear me or not. Instead of being a show off. I should have showed them my pudding like this. Can you hear me? Somebody let me know. Okay. I'm going to have pudding in my ear. You still need to change your life though. Okay? Are you ready? This is 100% going to change your life. Okay, here we go. 100% going to change your life. We had rotting onions, which is why I made the pickled onions thing. I didn't know where the fruit flies were coming from. I couldn't get rid of them. I did the apple cider vinegar. I did the cup. I did rice wine vinegar. I did red wine. I did all the things, and they just kept coming. Yesterday, I tried something new. A banana peel. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can hear it. This cup has just a banana peel inside a cup, no stinking apple cider vinegar in my kitchen. This has some holes in the top. There are, I don't know, 150, like so many. Oh, the sound was better when I didn't use the earbuds. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm so confused. Because I was still coming through the earbuds, but maybe it was better when it wasn't in my ear. Anyway, I have 50, maybe 100 fruit flies in this cup. And that was like in 12 hours or 24 hours. Yeah, in 24 hours, my entire house emptied of fruit flies. There were no more swarms. They were all in here just from a banana peel with saran wrap over the top and some holes poked with a fork so they can go down and can't really find their way out. You can hear them like ping, 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 ping. It sounds like a drum. Well, it is a drum, I guess, but they're pinging. You got to go do this, everybody. It's going to change your life. Okay, that's it. I have to go eat my delicious food now. Bye, everybody.